Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 48 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we are working with our reactor again because we have a problem, and that problem is with water. We've got water everywhere, but we don't have enough. So let's see what we have to do to get this fixed. All right, so we're back, and we have an issue, okay? No explosions happened in between episodes here. Just been monitoring things a little bit since we've been running, and we've been running fairly well. Our issue is water. As we had suspected, we are unable to produce enough water, and I discovered that by coming over here. These things stopped running. We are no longer running our thermal evaporation plants. I was debating, putting on a redstone lever or something to shut them off because we really don't need any more lithium. Like now that we got the two induction matrices, the induction matrix setup, lithium is really not needed so much anymore for us at the moment. But I was like, yeah, look at that, we're out of water. That thing was empty, and I come over here and this guy is literally taking all of our water from our system. So we need, and then that stops water from coming into this line. It stops water from coming into here, of course. It stops water from doing anything else on our base that we have water going into. So yeah, water everywhere, but there ain't a drop for us to drink when we're using a nuclear reactor. So what are we going to do about this problem? Well, we need water. What other ways can we produce water? Recipe of water. I said recipe of water. And I guess you do produce some water. And I guess none of you guys really tell me. Water condensator from industrial foregoing. How fast are you? Is the question. Because we have a couple options. We have Mekanism. Mekanism does have pumps. And the Mekanism pumps they work. They do require power themselves. But they work fairly well. I wouldn't have any issues setting up Mekanism pumps. We could just have a whole array of Mekanism pumps just sitting here. We could set up, like 9 of them and have that pump into the system. Or, excuse me, we could set up more Aqueous accumulators like we had over in our other base and just have that running to pump into this and just set up a whole giant array of Aqueous accumulators. Let's check out the Mekanism pumps, because basically what I need to do is stop this. No more. We don't need this. Ender tank has to go because it's stopping us from being able to get any water to anything else, because this thing is just so water hungry. All of the water is coming into our Ender tank here for our reactor. And so nothing else is able to get any water at all, period. So our Aqueous accumulator array that we set up over there that I thought was going to be hunky-dory is not hunky-dory. It does not do what we need it to do. At least not as fast as we need it to do it. So what can we do? Let's try out Mekanism's pumps, okay? Now, obviously, one pump is not going to be enough, so we're going to have to set up multiple pumps. So let's kind of clear out a little area here, and then we're going to head back to our home and... pardon me. All right, sorry about that. Apparently, today's mowing day out in my apartment complex, and he went right by my office window. So, yeah. If you can still hear it a little bit, he's kind of moved off. As I say that, he rides right back by, but we got to do what we got to do. So let's keep going. I'll just try and talk louder. No, I'll just, we'll just try and see what we can do. I'm going to put these away. That way we're not sitting on them in our inventory. But I went ahead and taught the system how to make the pumps, and then I kicked off the craft of a bunch of upgrades, as you can see, so we can get them going. Now, in order to place these pumps can be a pain to get into the position that you want them to. So let's go ahead and, you know what? Actually, it's probably better to have these here and then get the pumps placed down. Now, they take energy from the outside and they take power, and then their output is on the top. We should be able to rotate these. Yes. Okay. Bam, bam. And then the only one I'm not 100% sure the best way for us to get our energy is going to be this one. It's like if I had a flux point set in the middle here, I could get these 4 going, but then the rest of them are going to have an issue because we need to get the water out, so I can't set things up on the top. I'm just trying to do it without making it look terribly ugly. But it seems like that may be our only option. I can actually get rid of that, and then we can do this, and then get him facing outward. And then we can take induction universal cables. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I made 9 pumps, and I forgot that I got to have the I can't get power to the center one. So yeah, we'll just use 8 and see how this works. I don't like the way that this is gonna look, but what else are we gonna do? And just for aesthetic purposes, bam, at least clear them all up. So let's go ahead and get the flux point that we need for this. Set it up, say here. You are our reactor water pumps, and on the output network. All right, so these should all fill up. Bam. I don't think that this is going to ever use more than 800,000 RF per tick on each one of these, so I'm not too concerned about it. Before we kick it off, let's go ahead and get the upgrades going in them. Let's get the Mekanism upgrades. I just made a bunch. We'll see if that's enough. But we want energy in all of them, of course. I always forget you can hold click too. I always mash it. Okay, and that's energy, and then speed. What we could do is set up like an Aqueous accumulator in the center of this thing, just to make sure we're getting the maximum amount of power we're able to out of this system. Aqueous accumulator. Really? Come on. There we go. And Aqueous accumulator. This guy can sit like right down in here. I just realized I'm gonna have to drop these down, aren't I? I put this is up too high. The water is here, not here. The pumps aren't gonna pick it up, are they? Son of a gun. Yeah, no fluid. Riffle. You know what? Let's do this. Haha. I am so smart. Yeah, we're just gonna make water. Water. There we go. That was not an efficient way to do that, by the way. There are better ways to make infinite source blocks of water there, but that's the way I did it. That's the way we do things here in the TheAndrata land. So if I take this and I place it here, this will now create water as well because it's surrounded by source blocks, and it's not going to affect anything here. Bam. And we can pump water out of there. So let's go ahead and get at thermal, and they are the integral components. You're going to have a resonant. Let's craft a reinforced and craft a hardened. Bam. Hold more water. And this is just to make it so that we can, we're just maximizing our space because I can't put another pump there. Okay. So let's grab our ultimate mechanical pipes. You can come up to here. You're going to go there. Okay. And then set all of these to extract. I don't think that you need to set all of them to extract, but we're going to do it anyway, just because. Come on. Oh, it's on rotate. Look at this absolutely gorgeous, beautiful setup for water here that we have going on. Oh, you couldn't ask for a better setup, could you? I don't like it, but it is what it is. We could have put this somewhere else and hit it. I don't know if this is actually doing anything because it didn't actually increase the water, but it doesn't hurt to have it. Now we got a bunch of water here. We have 8,000 buckets in our system. So let's kick it on. What happens? So we're sitting at 20 millibuckets per tick of fissile fuel, and we are draining water. Look at that. It's not enough. It can't keep up. Okay. What if we disconnect you? Because you should be closed loop, right? No. Closed loopy, not working. What if we take these and we do what I said I didn't know if we needed to do earlier? If we set these up to extract as well. Give me that. How you doing now? Still no go. So I don't know if that actually does anything either. Yeah, okay. So scram. All right, so we need more water. We're gonna have to figure out what's our best way to get more water. Man, it really makes me miss the kitchen sink from cooking with blockheads, because the kitchen sink can output infinite water on each side. So it basically caps out each of these pipes. And these are upgraded max. No, wait, why are you saying no fluid? Is it because you're filling these up? You're filling this up. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's why there's no fluid in each of them. Okay, so options. Well, we could set up the Aqueous accumulator array again and then have it supplemented by the mechanism pumps and see if that will get us enough power or enough water. Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of my easiest option. That way we're not just using a bunch of power for this. I mean, this is using like 3 to 5,000 RF per tick just to get the water produced. The water condensator from industrial foregoing is not absolutely the greatest thing in the world either. Even with full upgrades, it's not the fastest. So yeah, what do we want to do? Another one of these arrays. We could set up another one of these here, and we can have another one here to get more water. Let me think about some options. All right, so we have, let me put some stuff away in my inventory real quick. So what I did was set up, oh, I broke all the cables there. Son of a gun. I was wondering how I ended up with so many universal cables in my inventory. What I did was set up the Aqueous accumulator array down underneath this. You can see it going down there. Each one upgraded to its max with the full suite of integral components. There are 16 total Aqueous accumulators here, upgraded with ultimate mechanical pipes pulling into this array of water here, along with these guys doing their pumping thing. So let's see if we can now maintain our water. We're back full on both ends. Activate. All right, we're maintaining, which is good because we were not maintaining at the 20 millibucket per tick rate earlier. Let's go to 21. Maintaining. 25. We're maintaining. 30. Let's max this puppy out. All right. Nope. It's going to burn quick. 25. Nope. We're going to scram. Boop. Going to go up. We're going to hear it. Click. Done. Okay. Well, so I think what happened was we had enough in the buffers. Yeah, look, there's no water in any of this. It's all going into here. Yeah, I think what happened is we had enough water in the buffer, which is why we were able to maintain. We need to let it run. So we'll let it run at like 25 millibuckets and then see if we can maintain. Because if this has, we need to see if we can maintain with the power of these things alone is what we need to get to. Because if this has a buffer of 20,000 buckets of water, of course, we're going to be good to go because it's going to take that water to start with. You see what I'm saying? So right now this is full and these are going to start filling back up, right? So if I turn this on, it's going to drain and then quickly we are running out again. All right. So what if we do 20? I just want to be able to maintain where we were before. Activate. Okay, we have a net gain. And we're good. These should be empty. Well, we have a net gain. So the pipes are filling up as well. So we're doing good at 20. What about 21? I want to just push this as high as it can possibly go. All right, so do we have a net gain or a loss? We have a net loss right now, so it's going to start cooling off. Watch. Boop. All right, so we can only maintain 20. With this setup, we can maintain 20. If I were to add more pumps, add more Aqueous accumulators to get more water into this, I'm sure we'd be okay. But at this point, this is a little bit, I mean, we could set up another one of these setups and everything, but it's a little bit annoying, I guess I could say. Yeah, but as far as I know, you don't need to do this part to get the water to go back in. Now I do have this set as an input, right? Yeah, green is input. Yeah, you're inputting. You're outputting coolant. Correct. So, because look, we still have so much room inside of this to produce. It's just we cannot keep the reactor itself cool. Tips, tricks, anybody let me know in the comments. What do you think we can do to get this to work better? Other than, I mean, again, I could set up another 2 of these kind of in this area, which would, you know, fill this up. I mean, is it necessary? Not at all. I just would like to max this out, you know, see how much power we can generate from this. Yeah, that'd be cool. Cool to see. And then also increase our nuclear waste production. How are we doing over here, by the way? We have 145 buckets in here plus 64 buckets here. So next episode, we are going to dive into processing of our nuclear waste. We need to get a solar neutron activator, which is going to allow us to produce the polonium that we're going to need for our polonium for our mech suit. We're also going to need another isotopic centrifuge to produce plutonium, and then we're going to need to worry about getting rid of the waste. So we're going to get ourselves a compact machine. We're going to do a little bit of experimenting. I don't know if we need a massive one. We can just do a normal size one and just fill it up with these radioactive barrels. What I want to know is, can these be entangled is the question. Should we try it? Yeah, let's try it, because it won't hurt to break it. Can we entangle? Let's get an entangle. We have the entangled binder. I need the entangled block. So if we were to set this up, say here, is this where we want our solar neutron? Because I say we can break it, but we kind of sort of can't, because we're going to end up with a bunch of nuclear waste that'll end up dumping out into our, you know, face. So do we want to set this up here, or we only have 32 blocks, so I can't set this up at our base. I could put it in another dimension, but we need sunlight for the solar neutron thing to work. So what is the polonium process? So you're going to make the polonium, and then you are going to go into a pressurized reaction chamber. So it's 2 machines. Could we? No, I was going to say, could we set it up over here, but I want to leave that area open for expansion. Could set it up back here. Yeah, if we put the entangled block here, this is where the radioactive waste barrel comes in. We could have the isotopic and everything come here. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. Let's get our entangled binder. So you are going to come over here, and we're going to entangledly bind this guy, and we're going to put it over here. Look at that. It works. As far as I know, it works. I guess we could test it by getting the isotopic centrifuge. Setting this bad boy up. Okay, so what do we want to do? Isotopic centrifuge is going to produce the polonium, which is going to have to go into another chemical crystallizer or whatever to make the plutonium. I also want to be able to set up a daylight sensor to turn these on and off. So I want this guy to run like with a redstone signal or without. So I have redstone here, daylight sensor here. So let's put you here. And then, yeah. And then you are going to accept gases from the back. Correct. All right, let's do a test. Let's get the pressurized tubes. And we're just going to do the basics, because we don't need to have 512 buckets of this stuff sitting around anywhere. So if we do this, oh, it doesn't connect. It doesn't work. No, I thought I was being super smart. It is a gas, right? Nuclear waste is it possible it's a liquid? Let's do Basic mechanical pipes. Is it possible that this is a liquid? Yeah, it's not a liquid. There ain't no way. Son of a gun. I was hoping that would work. And they are smart, man. They are smarticles. I can't do this. I can't cheese it somehow and say, hey, you are going to come on. Pull. No. What if I did this? What if we cheese it like this? Instead of hooking a pipe up to it, what if I did this and say, hey, you're gonna pull your gas. Oh, but mechanism can't pull. Last option is pipes. Has gas pipes. Can you hook up? No. Man, I was hoping that would be awesome and hope, you know what? Ooh, it might still be awesome. I have an idea. What if we bound this? Aha. What if we did that? Now we're just in experimentation territory. But what if we did that and we hooked up this to this? TheAndrata is a genius. And then we do this. Oh, man. I may be a genius, but the developer of Mekanism is more genius or Sirizer than I am. Son of a gun, that doesn't work. You kidding me? What other options do we have for wireless? I just don't want to run a bunch of pipes everywhere. We have tesseracts. But that would require me to get into the fluid cells. Oh, that's a process. Tesseract singularity, really? Well, we could try something like this and try a tesseract and see if that hasn't been blacklisted by Mekanism. Man, I was really hoping this would work. Kind of bummed out. Kind of really bummed out. Okay, well, we'll have to figure something out with this, but it is the wrapping up point in this episode. Maybe we'll start working on getting into, try these tesseracts out, because I've never tried them before. They do require the rubber, though. That's the big issue. Fluid cell frame. Oh, no. It only requires the frames. Aha. Molten ender, though, is going to be required, which is melting of ender pearls, I'm assuming. Yeah, we could melt down some ender pearls and get some buckets of this junk. Okay, maybe we'll do that next episode. Let me add that to our to-do list, because I really want to get this done wirelessly, especially if I can put all of the radioactive waste into another dimension. That would be really freaking cool. Anyway, so yeah, if you enjoyed this episode and the struggles of the water that we have come across, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any tips with this water, please let me know, because, as you can see, we're kind of like, going a little crazy, and we're still not able to maintain, and I don't understand why that's the case, other than the fact that our closed loop is, we're not producing enough steam, or the turbine's not producing enough water, converting the steam into water to run back into the system. Anyway, yada yada yada. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. We'll see you in the next one.